Hello and welcome back to Simply Solo Playthroughs. We are here once again with the teaming up with Stop Soldier Suicide for the 30 Hours of Gaming Challenge between February 26th, 16th, and 24th. Today is February 21st. And we are back again with the same game we had yesterday, Solar Storm. This is just a fun game. I really enjoy it. It's that puzzly kind of thing. So your goal is to... there we go. Aiden deserves some credit there. So what we have is we have a ship that has been damaged. These are our initial damages. We are being pulled into the sun, and we have to repair the ship, divert the energy, and activate it within the energy core to escape the sun and certain death. So we take damage to the crew quarter, to the armory, cargo hold, and we remove the top one going down. Bridge, engine room, crew quarters. Ooh, crew quarters is damaged. And then some. So we start with a hand. This is a resource management kind of game. We only have this many resources. Yes, I have run out of resources before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We start with the red team moving first. These are our resources. We do not have any nanobots. We have lots and lots of metal. We have some energy. We have... wow, no metal. That stinks. Okay. No metal to repair. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take red. And red will activate, repair a damaged room by 1 space on this repair track. Discard the matching item. So we will discard energy. And we will repair energy. We do not have a data, so we cannot... oh, yes, we do. Data, power, no nanobots. So we cannot do anything with this room. This doesn't require nanobots. And that doesn't require nanobots. Oh, nor does the mess hall. So, we have the end of our turn. We will... so I can draw 1 card. And that gets replaced from the resource deck. Or I can draw 2 from the resource deck, but I have to get rid of 1. And I'm going to have to draw 2. 1, 2. I'll get rid of a metal. That gets us to 6. Again, no nanobots. We will then take damage to the crew quarters. That was a really good one that we repaired. And that ends our turn. So we go to yellow. There we go. Okay, yellow is going to... we only have 1 energy. We do have 2 data and an energy. So yellow is going to move over here. We'll take our 2 data and an energy. We will divert power from this room to the energy core. And we're going to defer an action. So save an action, and we're going to draw 2 cards. And we have our nanobots. We will then damage the ship. Medical bay. And that will end his turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 resources. Blue is going to blue is going to... Okay, is going to move to the repair center. Is going to repair the medical bay. So the medical bay is now fully... But we still need to divert power. And there's really nothing else to do at this moment. So we are going to save a turn for later on. We will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. And then we will damage the ship for blue's turn. Blue's turn. Okay. Repair center. Knew that was coming. Okay. So we go to red. Red is going to take us 3 action. Action number 1, repair the repair center. 2, repair. Crew quarters should actually be somewhat safe until 2s start popping up. But we will go on ahead and spend 1 energy, 1 action to repair the crew quarters. And we will spend a second action. So that's all 3 actions to repair the cargo hold. Okay. So that takes care of red's turn. He will draw 2 up. We will take damage. Bridge. Kind of saw that one coming. And we move to yellow. Yellow is red, nano. So yellow can go to the engine room and repair the damage in the engine room, and we will immediately divert power. And that's the end of his action phase. We only have that left. We will go on out. We will draw 2 cards up and take damage to the engine room. Which is right there. We already have power diverted. Again, as a reminder, when there's 1 or more gone, you repair 1, you repair all. So that's one nice advantage of having the diverting of power. And that is the end of yellow's turn. We go to blue's turn. Blue is going to use a nanobot and repair the bridge. That's 1 action. We're going to scavenge. Oh, guess what I don't have out? Let's see where we need to put this. I'm thinking right over here. 6, we get 2. So we can get 1 and 1 or 2 from the downs. And we will get 2 from the downs. And then we're actually going to go on ahead and move to the armory. And that will end his action phase. We will then go on ahead and keep forgetting to move this guy. We'll then go on ahead and take resources. So we will take 2 resources. That gets us a total of 6. That's nice because we need some nanobots. And we take damage. Mess hall. Which is fortunately already So that ends yellow's turn. We will move to blue's turn. Blue will what we can do? We can do data. We'll move to the cargo hold. We will go on ahead and divert power. We need a nano, energy, and data. And that will divert power here. So good news, we're clipping along pretty well here. But things can fall apart in a hurry in this game. That's one of the problems sometimes with these puzzly kind of games. They can just gone. Okay. He will then go on ahead and take his 2 resources. That gives us a total of 5 cards. We finally get a universal card. And we take damage to... Oh! 1, 2. He will also grab a second saved action. Okay, and we will take damage to the cargo hold. Irony. Okay. So that ends his turn. We will go on ahead and go back to red. Data. Okay, so we have a data. We have a... So we're going to move 1. We are going to repair the bridge. And we are going to data, energy. We're going to spend our 3 to go on ahead and divert power. That's our 3rd action. We will then go on ahead and take 2 cards. Definitely take 2 cards. Oh no. I'm loaded up on nanobots. And damage is to the armory. Which is kind of a bummer. Okay. So we will move on to yellow's turn. Yellow will repair the nanobot. We'll scavenge for resources. We do not find any resources. And we were going to save a turn. We will go on ahead and draw our 2 resources. Good, they're not nanobots. We will go on ahead and damage any room. We will do the mess hall. Okay, the reason for the mess hall, I don't want to do either of the anything that's all filled up and ready and good. We don't want to go back and repair. This only takes 1 to repair as compared to doing the armory, crew quarters, or medical bay. So that's the advantage of doing that. That will be the end of the damage. We'll move ahead over to blue's turn. Blue is in a bad location. So blue is going to go ahead and move 1 to the mess hall. We'll repair with a nanobot. We get both back, and we'll use a 3rd turn to move here. We'll use a saved turn to move to the medical bay. The reason is take 2 actions tokens when starting this room, so you can get some extra things there, assuming the medical bay is not damaged. So it's in my best interest to not have the medical bay damaged. We will take our 2 resources. We will go on ahead and damage, and I have a feeling we are at 2s. Yes, we are. Engine room and repair center. We will go on ahead and, in blue's turn, go over to red's turn. Energy, data. So we would need 2 cards to make that work. We can move back to the repair center, and we're going to do that. We're going to repair the repair center with a metal, and then we will repair the engine room. And that gets 2 up there. So engine room, everything's in good shape. That's his third action. We will go on ahead and not move them. We will take 2 cards. 1, 2. We will then damage the ship, crew quarters, and mess hall. I was afraid of that. Okay, so that's going to take some quick work. So what we're going to need to do is move over to yellow's turn. Yellow is going to red, green, purple. Red, green, purple. So energy, metal, nanobot. We can repair with armor. So that takes care of 2 of his actions. The repair and the diversion of power. This leads to a third action, and he will... Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, darn it. Double darn it. We'll scavenge for resources. We get 1. Now the question is, do we want metal? And the answer is actually yes. We do want a metal. Okay. So that ends yellow's action phase. He will draw up 2 cards. Take damage. Armory, mess hall. Armory, mess hall. So, but crew quarters is the bigger problem. That will end at yellow's turn. We'll move over to blue's turn. Blue was immediately going to rush up here. That's 1 action. Second and third action is to repair. He will use his additional turn to scavenge for parts. We have to roll die. We get 1. Do we want data? I believe the answer there is no. So we get an energy. Okay, we will go on ahead and draw up our 2 cards. That will give us 5. We get a universal and a data. This is good. Okay. We'll take damage to the bridge and the armory. And that will end blue's turn. We will go on ahead and... There we go. Yeah, there we go. And it's drama and games. So we are going over to the blue turn. Blue is going to definitely do the crew quarters. So we need a metal, a nano, and a metal. So good news, we have all 3. We go on ahead and divert power. And that is 2 actions. Third action. Is we're going to go to the medical bay. We might end up in the medical bay. So we'll have to deal with that. We will draw up 2 resources. And we need an energy. We need another energy. And we will take damage to the bridge and cargo hold. Bridge, cargo. Okay, so that ends blue's turn. We go over to red. Red is going to... So we need 2 energy and a data. So I have a nanobot and a metal. So good news. I'm going to use the repair center's action. I'm going to repair with a nanobot. Repair the cargo hold with metal. I love the repair center. That's my favorite room. Far and away in this game. And that takes care of 2 actions. He now has a 3rd action. And his 3rd action is going to be to scavenge. And he finds nothing. All right. So we will drop our 2 resources. Metal and data. We need energy. We will take damage 2. Repair center, cargo hold. And that ends red's turn. We'll move over to yellow's turn. Yellow is going to take 2 actions right off the data, energy, okay. We're going to repair armory with data. It's 1 action, 2 action, 3 action. We will then spend an action. And we're going to scavenge. And we get 1. We will take a resource. Yes. We will spend our last action point to energy data to bypass, reroute the energy from medical. And that is going to end the turn. So the good news is, barring something horrible happening, we're going to win. Engine, medical. Bummer. I was really hoping to use this. Okay. That ends. Oh, and we forgot to draw up 2 resources. And that ends yellow's turn. Blue is just going to need 2 actions. 1 action here and 2nd to activate it. So that is another win for Solar Storm. This is just a fun game that I really do enjoy, where there's a certain amount of luck to it and a certain amount of planning ahead and knowing the cards, knowing that stuff's going to get damaged, and seeing what you can do to hold on to cards and keep things going. So thank you for coming. Please make sure that you like and subscribe. And don't forget about the 30 hours of gaming to stop soldier suicide. Please look in the description for a link for a donation. And make sure you like and subscribe. And have an absolutely great day. Thank you for coming. Please like and subscribe.